We're going to quickly review the big ideas from Unit 1, and I have some pictures to help jog your memory. So our big ideas in Unit 1 were about scaled copies and scale factor. So let's quickly remind ourselves which ones were the scaled copies of our original photo. And we agreed that it was images C and D because it's the same picture, just a different size. Whereas if we look at A, our width looks like it's the same. However, our height was changed. So we were only changing part of the shape to make it look longer. In B, it looks like our height is the same, and yet our width is much bigger. So again, it's only changing one part of the photo. It's not multiplying both sides by the same scale factor. So let's talk about scale factor. As you remember, scale factor is multiplication, right? What are we multiplying all of the sides by in order to ensure that we have the same shape, just a different size? So what I notice, if I were to compare the original to copy 1, is I notice that if I double my 5 times 2, I would get 10. So then I want to check and make sure that that's the same for everything. If I multiply 4 times 2, I get 8. And if I multiply 6.4 times 2, I would have 12.8. So copy 1 is a scaled copy because they are all being multiplied by the same scale factor. Let's quickly check it for copy 2. So again, I notice that I'm going from a 4 to a 2. That makes me think that we could be multiplying by a half. So half of 4 is 2, half of 5 is 2.5, and half of 6.4 is 3.2. So one of the big ideas we talked about in this unit is dividing by 2 is the same thing as multiplying by 1/2. So our scale factor here would be 1/2. All right, last but not least, let's talk about using a legend and scale factor in this idea. So it says that Kieran drew a floor plan of his classroom using a scale of 1 inch to 6 feet. So what that means is that every 1 inch on his drawing corresponds with 6 feet in real life. So if I had something in a drawing that was 2 inches, that would be the equivalent to 12 feet in real life. So whenever you're given a key, you're just using this information to help you figure out real world values. So for example, if Kieran's drawing is 4 inches wide and 5.5 inches long, let's sketch that. 4 inches wide and then 5.5 inches long. We would want to know what's the dimensions of the actual classroom. So we know that since every inch represents 6 feet, we could multiply both of those sides by 6, and that would give us the real world dimensions. 4 times 6 is 24 feet. And then 5.5 times 6, 5 times 6 is 30. And then half of 6 is 3. So that would be 33 feet. All right, good luck in today's work. I can't wait to see what you do.